This NFL Films production is a presentation of the National Football League.
A change in fortune from better to worse is called a reverse. Such was the story of the 2002 Green Bay Packers.
Mike, good job, baby. Best of luck to you, all right? Way to play, okay?
And that will do it here tonight. Atlanta defeats Green Bay. Time winding down the final 20 seconds of this postseason. Fourth quarter, you've got to get it here. That is what, the third Packer drive in a row to end in a turnover. It's deflected and intercepted. Gets away from Brett Favre. It's up for grabs, and Atlanta got it. Relatively early third quarter would be such a lift if they can stop Atlanta right here.
Absolutely.
Down 21-0. Second quarter.
You got to come away with one.
No question.
You got to come away with one.
I would like to see a replay to see who it actually hit. It could not start worse than this for the Packers. And it's 13-0 Atlanta. Ryan Longwell about to place the ball down to the tee at the 30-yard line here at Lambeau Field to start the ball game. The Packers come in here with a record of 12-4.
They love the Packers here in ways that defy human emotion.
Simply put, momentum is the force or speed of movement. In 2002, the laws of motion did not apply in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Fundamental facts pushed the Packers toward the Lombardi Trophy. A 12-4 record, 29 passing touchdowns, 45 takeaways, all league bests. They were division champions with 6 Pro Bowl players and the NFL's only perfect regular season record at home. Incredibly, Green Bay did all of this while also leading the league in injuries. The Packers' story is not about a beginning, a middle, or an end. It's about the soul of a place that transcends football itself, and a season that proved to be timeless.
This is what it's all about. We couldn't ask for anything more. We couldn't worry about nothing else but what we do. If you want it bad enough, it's right there in front of us. Let's go. Offense. You got team up 3. 1, 2, 3.
Fresh off a shutout victory, the Packers were in good spirits for their last regular season game, trailing 14-3 just before halftime. The Jets were treated to a vintage Brett Favre drive.
A bullet from Brett Favre to the right corner of the end zone.
You the only one can do that, man.
That's the way to sing it in.
However, the complete comeback did not happen as history would have it.
The Packers go in with some questions off of this one, losing 42-17 to the New York Jets.
Momentum is a function of moments, and in the jaws of defeat, a team can fight back or fizzle out. Back in Week 2, the Packers lost to the Saints, and they lost tackle Mark Tauscher, foreshadowing the injury-riddled weeks to come. But on the way to Detroit in Week 3, like a football dropped to the ground, they bounced back up.
Pump fakes, once throws. The left side, it's tipped in the air. Intercepted. And it's Marcus Anderson down the right sideline. Marcus Anderson takes it 76 yards the other way. How's that for your first interception, huh?
As on many occasions in 2002, a defensive spark ignited the offense.
Heaves it down the left side. Touchdown, Donald Driver.
The Motor City became host to a game of hot potato Packer pride.
Sensational interception by Mike McKenzie.
The Packers proceeded to put on a show that asserted sport as entertainment. Favre had 357 passing yards spread among 10 receivers, among them second-year Pro Bowl starter Bubba Franks.
Bubba Franks, touchdown Packers!
Green Bay's defense finally picked off the win.
Intercepted in the deep secondary, and the Packers win it!
Construction is an artistic composition using various materials. In Green Bay, the offensive engineers are able to work with variables called Brett Favre, Bubba Franks, and Donald Driver.
Touchdown, Donald Driver! And a Lambeau leap to the north end zone stands.
Behind in the fourth quarter, Mike Sherman looked again to his playmakers.
The Packers take the lead on a 22-yard pass play.
The Packers built on that advantage when their defense took the field. Cledius Hunt's key sack, followed by a missed field goal, gave Green Bay the win. Brett Favre keeps football fun. In Week 5, the excitement started on the game's second possession and the longest touchdown reception in the NFC last season.
Wow! Yes! 25-20 to the house! Touchdown! Green Bay Packers! 85 yards to Donald Driver!
The Bears could only watch as the Packers put on a display of first-half offense that ranked with the best in team history.
That was a great cut by Amon Green.
Brett Favre is doing a number on the Chicago defense. Hit by Johnson, gives up the football and it's intercepted. And running ahead of the field, Kabir buys out Villa. No one will catch him. Touchdown, 71 yards.
In 2002, Mike Sherman had to shuffle his starting lineup 71 times due to injury. No unit suffered more than the offensive line, and no player showed more versatility than Mike Flanagan, who played across the line.
If you have an ace, you have a trade, you have a B, whatever it is, stay on and push them back.
Number 62, Marco Rivera, was a master of pushing them back and became the first Packer O-lineman to be chosen to the Pro Bowl since 1983. In New England, a defense missing 4 starters embodied Packer resilience and forced 4 turnovers, 2 of which were turned into touchdown drives.
Throws the left side of the end zone, leaping attempt made. Bubba Franks, touchdown!
In 2002, Amon Green became just the 3rd player in franchise history to post 3 consecutive 1,000-yard seasons.
To the 15, to the 10, to the 5, reaches end zone, touchdown!
Green had a career-best 3 rushing touchdowns against the Redskins. The 3rd came off the hand of backup quarterback Doug Peterson when injury struck where it was least expected. But after a bye week, the quarterback with the most consecutive NFL starts extended his own record. An opportunistic Green Bay defense put on an Oscar-worthy primetime performance.
And it's fumbled on the play, picked up by the Packers. And Todd McBride recovers it. A sensational play by Tyrone Williams. And then the interception, Nate Wayne.
The Green and Gold added 4 takeaways to their league best total.
Blitz on again. Favre dumps it off to Green, right side with some blocking. To the 20, to the 15. He's to the 10, to the 5, to the end zone. Touchdown! Amon Green! Pops it over the middle. Intercepted Darren Sharper, and he's going to the house.
With a total of 25, Darren Sharper leads the entire NFL in interceptions over the last 4 seasons.
Darren Sharper all the way. Touchdown, Green Bay! Kabir, Bajab, Villabilla.
The Packers finished with 6 sacks and won their 6th straight game.
Congratulations, you've won a year's supply of
Plymouth's bratwurst.
Brett Favre tends to summarize what Green Bay football is all about.
All right, let's get a little break. Have a little fun, score some points.
Number 4 may have an easygoing MO, but he also has the NFL's best winning percentage of any quarterback since 1950 and ranks 3rd in the history of the league for touchdown passes. The Lions hardly had a chance. The Packers charged toward victory number 7 and their longest winning streak since 1963. In the second quarter alone, they amassed 27 points. Favre threw a first-half career-best 295 passing yards. Ultimately, the Packers racked up over 500 yards in this trouncing of Detroit.
Back to throw, Favre dumps it right flat. Henderson turns the corner. Favre reaches end zone. Touchdown!
Week 11 in Minnesota was the first stumbling block of the season, followed immediately by an upset in Tampa that left the Packers falling backwards and without left tackle Chad Clifton.
We've got an injured Green Bay Packer down on the field.
A phrase that had become all too familiar.
Mike McKenzie all over him. Great call by Ed Donatil on the corner blitz.
But even in their descent, there were forces keeping Green Bay up. The explosive Pro Bowl receiver Donald Driver being one of them.
He's gonna go all the way. Donald Driver, touchdown, Green Bay!
Alas, the final scores still slowed the momentum.
All right, let's go knockout. That's the key. Let's get it off. Let's go. 1, 2, 3,
Back home to face division rival Chicago, it was the Bears who threw the first punches.
And the Bears lead 13-3.
5 forced turnovers gave Green Bay the kickstart they needed in the second half.
Oh! Drive ain't gonna just go down. Nah, he ain't gonna just go down. Go drive! Go drive!
Again, a case of Donald with excellent running after the catch.
As usual, team-wide tenacity put the Packers within reach of the lead in the third quarter. But before Green Bay could get on top, a pregame prediction had to ring true.
Somebody in this group is gonna make a key play that's gonna turn this game for us. We don't know who it is yet, but it's gonna be one of us in this group.
It was Rod Walker.
Fumble, snap, Packers football.
The energy was infectious.
Diving grab, turning grab, over the shoulder catch. Left side Henderson, he reaches for the end zone, touchdown.
In for Amon Green, rookie Tony Fisher had big shoes to fill. But 91 rushing yards and a touchdown made for a comfortable fit.
Hey, you grew up today, big boy.
The Packers won their first division title in 5 years.
Hey, we said we had to take care of business today, and you did it. And it took the second half to do it, but we got it done. And I said we weren't coming off their field unless we won the football game. And we did win the football game. Great job. You're division champs. Congratulations.
On a day better suited for ice fishing than football, Minnesota got the first bites.
Toss over the middle, it's deflected and intercepted by the Vikings. It couldn't have started in any worse fashion for the Green Bay Packers.
Playing 4 quarters of catch-up football, missing 4 starters, would seem to be a formidable task. But even Green Bay's supporting cast became stars in 2002.
Turn to the 5, reaching for the pylon. Touchdown, Robert Ferguson. Spectacular play.
Indeed, Mike Sherman structured a team with interchangeable parts.
Big hole to the 10, to the 5, to the end zone. Touchdown, and the dagger. There it is, Tony Fisher.
An undrafted rookie free agent who came here with a dream to be a Green Bay Packer, and I think he's officially a Green Bay Packer today. Where's Fish?
By week 15, the Packers had defined themselves to the NFL, a unified team that could overcome injury and adversity to play relentlessly under any conditions. Against a stubborn 49er team, Green Bay oozed strength and resolve. Ryan Longwell extended his franchise record of scoring in consecutive games in an otherwise uneventful first half.
They can't stop us. We only can stop ourselves, do you know that?
It takes drama to create drama. The Packers let their passion take over in the second half.
Handoff him on Green, makes his hole right side to the 5, breaks a tackle, end zone, touchdown! Garcia back to throw. Then as he throws the ball off, get intercepted by Holiday. Holiday laterals it over to Niall, takes down the right sideline to the 30, and he's taken out down.
Released from the starting gate, Green Bay became a thoroughbred champion with only the finish line in sight.
Diving grab, touchdown, Donald Driver!
Nice shot. You know it was strong dog?
On that one?
Yeah.
I didn't care. I knew where I was going.
This is football right here.
Here it is, ball game on the line. Garcia back to throw, scans the secondary, throws the left side, it's no good, incomplete. And the ball game will go to the Green Bay Packers.
He really had nowhere to go with the football.
What a win this is for the Green Bay Packers. Oh my goodness.
This is a big game for us, a big step. We just got to keep taking those steps and keep working towards what we want to accomplish. We talked about 45 guys being a part of this win. There isn't a guy that was in that game that didn't contribute to this thing. All 45 guys stepped up and made plays all the way to the very end, the last play of the ball game. Great job, offense, defense, special teams. Give yourselves a round on that one.
Two weeks before their demise, the Packers were as alert as ever.
Hey, Sharp, how we doing, all right? Let's go get him, buddy. Huh?
Okay, oh yeah. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Show everybody why you're a Pro Bowl safety today. Come on, safeties.
Deflected and intercepted, Darren Shepard.
Unaware of their ending, Green Bay's Week 16 burst was Super Bowl worthy.
We're going to win the game 3-0. We'll do it with you guys, all right? Let's go get it, okay? Get up on him, Mike. Get up on him on this one.
The Packers stifled the Bills in the air and on the ground. Ed Donatell's ambitious defenders do not wait for opportunity. They go out and get it.
Green stays in the game now. Don't take him out.
In what was now standard procedure for the Packers, the offense capitalized on the outstanding defensive effort. Mike Sherman added a win to his NFL best 21-3 regular season home record since starting in 2000.
Justice had the Bills been able to score here today as hard and as well as the Packer defense has played.
Go around the stadium and thank the fans. You'll always remember this game the rest of your life. This is huge. This was a big, big win. To get win number 12, I want you to enjoy it. And I know I don't have to tell you to do that because I know you will anyways. But enjoy this win. This is special.
Did you see the goose egg up there? Yeah. Shut down.
Bonnie, don't negotiate right now. Look, one game. We got to see it happen at like 3 or 4 more. Way to go, man. Thanks. That's what it's all about right there.
You couldn't have a better game than Bonnie Holiday had. Bonnie Holiday? Unbelievable. Unbelievable, man. This guy set a record for Green Bay, 5 sacks in a game, 3 turnovers. Hey, hell of an effort. Appreciate it. We've had adversity on the football field. We've had adversity off the field. You guys have risen and played above all that, and I can't tell you how proud I am to be associated with what you guys have accomplished as a football team, and also you guys individually, the way you guys step up time and time again. You ought to be proud of each other and be proud to be part of this organization and this football team this year. Great job.
Team on three. 1, 2, 3. Team!
You get a feeling that maybe the Packers got as far as they could to Week 16 when they defeated Buffalo 10-0. That would be about it. We didn't know it at the time, but apparently that's where they just ran out of bodies, ran out of gas, ran out of whatever term you want to give them.
The term is momentum, and they didn't run out of it. It just worked in the wrong direction for the 2002 Green Bay Packers.
And the Green Bay Packers win their opener in overtime.
5 seconds remain. Oh, what a game. What an opener.
Chased by Kabir. Hit by Kabir Bajabi and Miller.
Final seconds, third quarter. Back to throw. Heaves the right side of the end zone.
Touchdown. Javon Walker.
Give him on Green up the middle. Breaks through.
Left sideline. He's to the 30. First down.
Hand off to Mealy up the middle.
Touchdown.
The Packers settled for a field goal on fourth down. Vick on the roll left. Sacked back near the 30-yard line. 3:06 to go first half. Vick keeps it himself.
Hit by Darren Shepard.
Hit from behind. Fumble.
And it's Green Bay.
Favre rolling right. Throws the end zone.
Touchdown. David Martin. Ronnie Holiday. A coverage sack.
Minute 40 to go in the first quarter. He's hit from behind and yanked down.
Here comes the green and gold of the Green Bay Packers here at historic Lambeau Field.
There's nothing more promising than a beginning. Nothing more exciting than the thrill of what is yet to come. And Lambeau Field is a blank canvas worthy of only a masterpiece. The Packers' 2002 momentum was driven by their ability to persevere. Their momentum in 2003 will be driven by their quest to put the title back in Titletown.
It's over. It's over.
This NFL Films production has been brought to you by the National Football League. The NFL is online at www.nfl.com.